trying to stop me from coming out to you. First Virgo interrupts your reading, and then technology's a bitch. Sorry about that, gang. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate you. I've come to tell the Cinderellas. Cinderella can be a man. Cinderella can be a woman. You are the person in your family that never got anything. You got the hand-me-downs. You was always the one that was looked over, not seen, not heard, not loved, not liked. The one that everyone comes up against, the one that everyone misunderstands, the one that everyone gravitates away from. You. Come to speak to you, the Cinderella in you, gang. And I've come to tell the Cinderella in Aries, you are going to the ball. You are going to the ball. You have done the same exact work, gang. Let me say hello to the gang. Robert, Wagwan, West, Luna, Wagwan, Hairdoc, Watagwan, Akeem, Ambers, Watagwan, Witching Hour, and Fernando. So yeah, you have been doing the exact same job, the exact same thing, the exact same energy, the exact same love. But you're not getting that back. I don't feel it. I don't feel it, Julian. I don't feel it. I feel you lot being looked over, passed over, for things that you deserve. You've done the same amount of work, you've loved the same, but yet you're not appreciated the same, you're not loved the same. You're not shown the same support, is the word. So I've come to speak to the Cinderellas, whether you are male or female, it matters not. You were the one, that black sheep. You're still the one. You find it hard to trust. You find it very hard to trust, to open up, to allow people in. But you also find it hard to let people go. So you find it hard to let people in, and you find it hard to let people go. So I'm speaking to you, Ambers. I'm speaking to you. And you are going to go to the ball, gang. You know all those things that you, when you was little, and you wished for, and you asked for, and it never came to fruition. One by one, you're going to see these things play out in your life. Things that you asked for, if you're 50, 20, 30 years ago, if you're 20, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you're going to start to see these things evidenced in your life. And it might not be things from yesterday. You're going to be surprised that those prayers and those dreams are still valid. They are still in divine timing. It just wasn't your time in Aries. And I hear you will go to the ball. You didn't go to the prom, but you're going to go to the ball though. You didn't get that wedding, but you're going to go to the ball though, gang. So whatever that ball represents for you, you're going to go. You're going to actually attain it. You're actually going to be it. You're actually going to achieve it. But for the most part, I just see you having an equal standing, being recognized for what you've already done. You've been doing so much without the recognition. Thank you, Hair Doc, without any kind of rewards. And you're not expecting it, but it'd be nice to have it, and you don't. If anything, they spit on your face, they steal from you, they lie about you, they spread rumors about you, and they probably gang up on you because they can't come by themselves. They can't take you by themselves. So I can feel energies ganging up. I can see energies that don't even like each other. But because you're so strong, they will seek each other out on social media if needs be to gang up against you. To come together to make you feel small. because that's how they actually feel in regards to you. Remember, it's a mirroring effect. If someone makes you feel small, then they need to check themselves, because that's how they actually feel around you. They feel inferior. So then they deflect this energy and make you feel small. They make you feel small. And these people could be your friends, your mom, your dad, your family, your partner. Some of you have very narcissistic partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, wives and husbands. Very narcissistic. What they call love, I call abuse. I call it abuse because they play with your emotions. They know your heart is good. They know you love hard, so you don't let go. And they play on this. And family too, tell it, talk it. Family is the worst. They're the ones that steal from you. They're the ones that leave you to go homeless. I see them. It's like Jesus knocking at the door, and they're like, there's no room in the inn. There's no room in the inn, Aries, because you're the one that no one don't want to be around. You show up, you show out, you embarrass them. So I'm speaking to you, the Cinderella, the one that they tried to keep underneath the stairs, because that's why I feel they sent me out today, to speak to the Cinderella in you, the one that was kept back while everyone else was given a turn to shine, given a turn to experience some type of recognition or love. But you was held back. You was the one that was scrubbing the floors, scrubbing the carpets, babysitting. Didn't have the childhood while you watch your brothers and sisters come along and have the childhood you longed for. Some of you have this story. We're speaking to you. It's going to be your time, gang. You lot made a wish in those seasons. We're talking about your prayers and wishes in those seasons, if you can remember it. But I'm telling you, God never sleeps. And I hear that those prayers that you asked for then, some of those things you're going to start to see evidence in a different type of way in your life. You might be seeing it now and wonder, how comes God's blessing me like this? How come I'm just getting blessed like this all of a sudden? What's that word? Reciprocation. I can't even say it. Compensation. Let's say compensation for the pain and suffering over the years. So I put it in that word. Reciprocity. I cannot say the word, but it's what black people want for the land that was stolen, for them being slaves, that word. So I hear you getting it, justice. Being paid what you're owed, whether it's in finance, love, or just spiritual gifts. I see an evolution of you coming into your spiritual self, knowing your true self, without anyone telling you who you are or who you're not. Because I feel like you've been separated, set apart from people that you thought you would spend a lifetime with. People you thought that you would grow old with. People that you sowed seeds into but didn't sow seeds back into you. So I hear that the seeds that you sown, they're not dead. They're still growing. Just because you sowed it into a dead person or a person that didn't deserve it, it doesn't mean that your seed doesn't count. It still counts. So the seed that you sowed into that person, into those people, even though they didn't deserve it, they didn't even say thanks for it. They could have spat in your face for it. Asked you, said to you, we didn't ask you anyway. That's the famous line. I didn't ask you to help me anyway. You did it on your own anyway. I did say compensation. You're going to get what you're owed. Because some people are just ungrateful is the word. I'm very ungrateful. You've bent over backwards. You've done everything. You're Cinderella. You was grown like that. You was grown to do everything. So you grew up serving. And for the most part, I can feel you didn't mind. Didn't mind. until the point of not being appreciated. I can hear that song. I'm feeling quite unappreciated, taking my love for granted, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Something like that. You never do the things you used to do. So someone just feel like they're not appreciated, whether it's that partner, your husband, your wife, your kids, your friends, your mom, your dad, your family, gang, your job, your purpose. Someone started their purpose, their business, and they're feeling like, what the fuck did I bother? I'm like, why am I doing it? I'm doing exactly what everyone else is doing, and it's not working. Someone else has started tarot, and maybe it's slow right now, and you're seeing somebody else grow, other people grow it, and you're feeling very discouraged. Is that you, gang? Well, I'm going to encourage you. I'm here to encourage you to push through. When I started, I was getting 6 views. I was getting 8 views. That carried on for nearly 6 months. For nearly 6 months, I'm here to encourage someone that's given up or feels like giving up on their dream of making it regardless of a job. They want to make their own business. They make their dream their job. I'm here to encourage you to keep pushing through. Because the card says it. You've been Cinderella for so long. But you're about to go to the ball. Literally, I hear your name has changed. So some of you are getting married. It's a name change. Your name has changed. That also could just mean you're not the same person. So they're going to have to talk to you good, talk to you nice, because you're not the same person from yesterday. So when they think they can speak to you like they spoke to you, they're going to be in for a rude awakening, because now you're walking as royalty. So I see your name has changed in that way as well, where you're not putting up with the things you put up with yesterday. You're not going to do it anymore. I feel resilient spirits, even rebellious. Refusal to give up, to do what everyone else is doing because they're doing it. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. It's so authentic of Aries. And that's why you're hated. People want you to follow them. People want you to be the norm, to be what they are. You're not a follower, gang. Aries are never followers. That's why people have problems with you. They butt heads with Aries because they're trying to take control, tell you what to do, tell you who you are, tell you who you're not. So I see a lot of discord, family, a lot of discord because of control, growing up, violence, arguing. I feel a lot of arguing and fighting, misunderstood, and alone in my thoughts. Alone in my thoughts. So let's get to your reading. Let's see why Cinderella's going to go to the ball, Bams. Let's see, gang. We're going to see. Let's see what the cards told me for you. It was kind of deep, gang. It really, that's why I had to come out. It's 5 o'clock now, and I've been sitting on this for 4. But I had to meditate because I had to say, why are they going to go to the ball? Why now? And the same card that came out for Taurus. So I told Virgo to watch it, so I'm going to tell you to watch it. The same card. Some of you had Taurus in your chart because it was divine timing. Because you waited and you had the patience. You didn't complain in your waiting. You didn't backbite. You didn't hate her. You didn't hate him for what they had. You wished them well. So it's because of that. You're Virgo. Wow. There we go. It just tells me that it was all going to happen in divine timing, which is God's timing, yeah? The universe's timing. It's not our plan. Same thing I was telling to Taurus and to Virgo. We have plans of our own, and we get upset because I broke down on Taurus today because I submitted the wrong assignment. But it's God's plan. It wasn't a mistake. I had a plan, degree. But God's got a different plan for me, gang, a different one. Something more expansive, bigger than the paper. And I was like, yeah, I need the paper, Joe. I need the paper, God. God said, you don't need the paper, Dad. And I qualified you, gang. So what's the problem? It's the belief, it's the conditioning that I need the paper to get to where I'm going. I don't. I'm there. I'm on my way. It's evidence. So sometimes we've got to submit, surrender to the will of God, to God's plan on our life. You can call it the universe, your ancestors, whoever you want to call it, but it is a will higher than your own. And when we get it, we cause ourselves less heartbreak, because I broke down, when really I'm looking at it now, I'm still walking in my purpose. Nothing's changed. I can still submit that assignment. It was my perception of my position, and it showed you how small my mind was and that it still needed to grow. I love you, gang. It's all about that perception and the growth of the mind. And I'm not ashamed to say, I'm a baby in this thing. I'm a baby. You think I'm powerful? I've just been born. I was born last year, March. The rebirth of Dinah. So don't think that your day's over. You could be 81. I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're brown, you're purple, or you're yellow, Muslim, Christian, or I can't think of any faiths in my head, Hindu. It matters not. It's about the belief that you have about yourself. Yourself. What are you telling yourself, Aries? Do you still have that Cinderella mindset? Because I did. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was the shit. Like, I had the vision board, but I didn't have the vision. I had the vision board, but I really didn't have that vision. Have you ever had a vision board, but you really don't have the vision? Because the vision that you see is not big enough. Just like Virgo, it wasn't big enough. I was small. God was like, you're on small, Diana. You're on small, and I'm on big things. Like, what are you gonna do? Make up your mind. Do you wanna grow? Do you wanna go into do you wanna stay in your comfort zone? What is it you wanna do? Do you just want the degree? Do you wanna be average? Because nowadays it's average to have a degree. Putting so much worth on something that's so worthless. Putting so much worth on something or someone that's so worthless. So I see that those of you that were the black sheep, I see you. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. They're not letting you in. You're not part of that circle. You're not part of that crowd. You're not part of that family. You're always on the outs. Always wanting more. You could have starved when you was younger. You could have got hand-me-downs when you was younger. You could have been the one that didn't have the childhood and had to look after everyone when you was younger. This tells me you had to help look for things to eat. You might have had to go to work, do sort of chores to get paid. Things, I don't know what you was doing, but this person's on the out. She don't know what she's gonna do. No one's opening the doors. No one's extending hands. It's cold outside. No one's empathetic. So this just speaks about people that's been left out, counted out. The black sheep of the family, the Cinderella. The Cinderella of the story. So we're speaking to you, the one that's always having to defend yourself against someone or people or something. Always defending yourself. Always finding yourself in a battle. Always. A battle of the wills, a battle of the minds, a battle of the fists. But you're always fighting. You're always arguing. This is competition though. It's people that you trust though, turning on you. Some of them don't even like each other, but yet here they are. They're friends now. They got a common enemy now. Are you all that? Because you're strong, but you don't see it. They know it. They came 5-on-1, gang. 5 man up on the Aries. They called in back up on you, gang, because they know that you're strong, your spirit. They can't take you by themselves. So they spread gossip and they spread lies. Some of them can be truths, but it's secrets you've told them though. So that's betrayal of the worst kind to me. But I hear who God bless, no man can curse. Because in this moment, whenever that moment occurred, whenever that moment occurred for Aries, in your childhood, in your adulthood, where you turned around and there was no one there protecting you. You just felt left out, counted out, like literally on your own. On your own, on your face. Like, could have been suicidal here. Could have been on your last penny here. You could have been homeless here, gang. You could have had to sell yourself here just to get money to eat. And there's nothing wrong with it. No one's helping you. Someone had to manipulate men, manipulate women to survive. They were left and counted out. They did what they had to do. So I see for you, it made you stronger. Gang, you talk it. You talk it. Facts. I can feel it in my spirit. You made some prayers though. You asked God, the universe, for some things. Can you see? Cinderella's gonna go to that ball, gang. Because they counted you out. But I tell you, God and the universe, your ancestors, Aries, they are counting you in. They are counting you in. You're gonna be blessed. Like, there's a blessing coming to you. Not blessing, blessings. This is more than one blessing. This is blessings, gang. And this is what you asked for. What you deserve. You spent years, some of you, out in this cold. Some of you are still out there. They don't care. They don't love you. They don't check up on you. They don't show no love. Just telling you guys, I saw it. They don't show no love. But God loves you. The universe loves you, Aries. And I just see blessings. That's the fairy godmother. This is the wish card. Wagwan. She prayed when she was in this condition. Some of you are there now, asking God every day to change your situation. Change it, God. Change your ancestors. Change it, Allah. Change it. Your prayers have been heard as far as I'm concerned. When I see these cards, they've been heard. And it's not just one. Because I know you prayed more than one. There's 9 prayers, 9 manifestations, 9 wishes. Because some of them were child. You was a child, so you wished. You didn't pray. You didn't manifest. You wished. You wished on them stars. You said, change my life from then. It's been going on from then. So I told you, somebody's wish is going to be from when there was a child. From a child, you've been wanting this change in your life. Woo! And all I know, they put you under the stairs. They tried to hide you from your prince, from your crown, from your kingdom. But in this season, gang, they cannot stop the amount of attention and the illumination that is coming to your life. When I say blessings, recognitions and rewards, that's victory, success. Like, you're going to be successful, gang. Like, you were the fuck up. You were the one that they talked about. They're never going to believe it. But when they see it, they're going to understand that there's a higher power working through you, though, because they're going to know your story. These people are going to know it. They're going to be like, I remember her. I remember him, though. So I feel inspiration. Someone being an inspirational teacher, leader, like fucking, would you call it a life coach? Like, I'm going to tell you how I got from the bottom to the top. Oh, you are. Someone go and do that. You're going to make money, gang. Very successful. Very successful. Someone's going to show them how they did it. Like, literally, like, my life was this, and now it's this. You could sing it. You could rap it. You could speak about it in a book. But literally, you can see the process, yeah? How God is about to bless you. And it will be in front of your enemies, I swear. And I bet you, you're going to inspire these people. You're going to inspire them, gang, because they're going to know your story. It's different when you don't know someone's story, but you see, when you see all these blessings flowing in someone's life and you knew them, they were on their face, you knew they were a tramp, they were a prostitute, they were on crack, they were on drugs, and then look at this bitch. How she do that? How Aries did that, bruv? She was the one that be slapped up and be bullied in school. That was the one that no one spoke to. Oh my God, she's a star. Look at her on telly. Ain't that the one that in school though? Gang, when people count you out, I'm telling you, I am a living testimony. God counts you in. So don't worry about when these people come against you. Because they do and they will. Because they will form, but they will not prosper. They're called weapons. And they do form in your life. But they do not prosper, gang. But you will. Not only prosper, you're going to thrive, gang. It's like someone wasn't seen. Someone was never noticed. You could walk down the street and no one don't even see you. Not anymore. Not anymore. Someone just simply said, can I be a star? Like Michael Jackson. Can I be a star? I want to be a star. I want to be a star. Gang. This is the season where your dreams and your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Put yourself in alignment with that wish that you had. Because for some of you, it's a wish. You done it when you was a child. You have talent. So now it's coming into alignment with this internet explosion. You need to utilize it, gang, because I see so much success. It doesn't matter about the hate. I experienced this. Adversity. Having to defend myself. But I experienced this too. You can't have just one. It's gonna have to find a balance with it. They both come together. But the rewards are the fucking rewards, smash it. It doesn't matter about that. It doesn't matter about that hate. That should push you. Matter of fact, I was homeless just the other day. If you was watching me, we was moving, and you never once saw me go to my mum's house. She lives up the road. You never saw me go to my sister's house, lives up the road. My other sister lives up the road. My other sister, I didn't go to any of them. We went into a hostel. So you don't understand what's in store for you and where God is taking you. From the streets to the sweets. From the streets, Aries. Do you understand? From the streets to the sweets. To those sweets where you gotta use, you don't even have no keys. They got robots serving you. the penthouse. And you're being pushed to purpose by family and friends and people that you lay down with every day. They are pushing and prodding you to your purpose, to that very thing that you asked for. You're getting back in alignment with it. You gave up on it. You thought it wasn't possible. But look, I'm telling you that it is. Technology is nuts. You can be anything now. You just need to use it to your gains. And it says you will see the gains. That's wealth. That's you having a legacy after your death. You're feeding your family and my family and thousands and millions. Trust funds, private schools, yachts and jets if you want that. That's the good life. The good life. Someone's going to see the good life. Someone's going to have a castle, a mansion. More than 6, 7, 8 rooms in their yard. I'm telling you, someone is actually, literally, everyone knew you was the homeless one. Couch surfer. The one that's always on the outs, no one don't want to be with. Didn't want to be picked for the team. Look at that. From the streets, you know, to the blood clot suites, to the mansion. So you're going there. And I see the end of the relationships with these people. Finally ending it. This is no second chances. Seeing people for who they are. Because when people show you who they are, Aries, believe it. Killer of your joys and your dreams, stealing your heart, stabbing it, stealing your money, putting it in drink and drugs. People are stealing from you. Ideas, money, time, energy, love that you could be giving to yourself. I see you ending these toxic relationships. It's like it's just final. No more. Dead and buried. That's it. You've given them chance after chance after chance. You're finished. Mom, dad, even your grown-ass kid. I'm done. I'm done. If you don't respect me, if you keep teething my money, someone's child stealing their money here. Your child is stealing your money, man. Stealing your money. Somebody's grown-ass kid is stealing their money. Stealing. You got to put your foot down. Put your foot down. What do you need to know? Oh. Put your foot down. Be assertive. Yeah, someone's child is stealing from them. And this person needs to be assertive and put their foot down. Tough love. Tough love, gang, gang. Shape up or ship out. That's what she's saying. Shape up or ship out is what you're saying to people. Shape up or ship out. What does Aries need to know? We're going to wind it down. I'm going to go into your extended. It will be out in the next 2 hours. Wow. Divine timing again. Oh, you lot prayed for love. Someone was like, God, I just want my soulmate. I just want my person. You're going to get your person, gang, gang. You're going to get it. You asked. And you've been waiting. That it's just taking so long. When? It's coming. It's coming, gang, gang. So that prayer is being fulfilled as well, gang, gang. You're getting the money, Sangita, and you're getting love. Love, innit? Shave up the boom boom, gang, gang. Shave up the beard. Fix it up then, if you don't want to shave. And look smart. Don't have to shave. You can just shape it up. Bex, to shape it up. Shape it up, gang, gang. Imagine that. Just shape it up. Because not everybody wants to cut it. Look at that. So much opportunities, gang, gang. And for me, that's in love for you. Love. Cups after cups after cups. People's like, Aries, wagwan. Aries, wagwan. Aries, wagwan. Look, even your ex. Aries, I'm sorry. Aries, I'm sorry. You got attention, gang, gang. So you got lots of attention. Lots of people to pick from. So don't put your eggs in all one basket right now. It's like clothes. Try it out. Because you don't get attached. So try it out. But not the ex. Look, it's a snake. A snake, gang. The ex is a snake. And that's dead. It's dead. Look what's coming. Somebody's like, my business, yeah, is not working. Remember what I said, push through. Push through, gang. Those followers, they're coming. They're coming. But you just got to keep doing what you're doing. That field of dreams, who's seen it? Build it and they will come. Believe in it and they will come. Someone just got to keep walking and talking in this. Whether they even believe it or not at this point. But keep doing it until you believe it. Because sometimes my faith is weak, but I just got to keep doing it, yeah? Just got to keep doing it. Because look, you can see God is blessing me. And God wants to bless you, Aries. But you got to keep showing up. That's you on stage. That's you on your phone, on the internet. Showing up every day. Even though no one's not there. Even though no one's not paying today. Even though you ain't got a client today. Even though nobody's not watching right now. Because I remember nobody was watching. But it's coming. I told Virgo, I love this night. But he's a slow motherfucker. When I see him, the song, it's been a long time coming. But change is going to come, Aries. Oh, yes, it is. So you've been waiting on it when I see this. You've been waiting on something. And I'm telling you it's coming. It says, Aries has been patiently waiting. And this has been taking time. But it is coming. And I know you know. This says you're intuitive. You're a visionary. You actually see it. Even though other people don't see your vision, your dream, you see it. Even though it's far away. Even though it's not happening right now. Someone's like, why are you doing this now? You're wasting your money. You're wasting your time. But you need to stick to what you're sticking to. Because this is longevity. This is slow wins the race. Even waiting on love. Even if it's love. Could be from a Virgo, Cap, Taurus. It means you're going to have to wait. Maybe it's not right yet. Because right now, look. You're at a stalemate. Some people want this relationship with a Virgo, Cap, Taurus, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Even a Leo, Sag, Aries in their chart. But right now, it's not going to work. You're not in alignment. It's like a stalemate. Fighting for control there. Or you could have been. It's like two people got together, it was right. It could have been money came in between, and now you lot are fighting over it. Fighting over the kids, fighting over the money, fighting over something. Or anything. Could just be fighting over nothing. Because you just see each other in the mornings. But I do see you ending up with your 10 of Cups. And I do see... Oh my God. Sorry, I'm going to throw a spanner in the works. Somebody's fighting over a baby. And I know it. Somebody slept out. They juggled you with someone else. And they had a whole baby. You could have broke up and she got pregnant for someone else. You could have been married to someone or with someone and he went and got someone pregnant and you found out. So somebody's fighting over this. Someone's fighting over that. Person's a juggler, gang. Likes to juggle people. Yeah, nothing but problems. And I can see that person wants out. Like, how to get the fuck out of here? This person's not happy where they are. Like, a lot of problems. I'm glad it's not you too, Jillian. This person's in problems. They feel trapped. They feel like they're burdened down. Could be by other people's problems. Might not just be their own. Could be now the baby's come into the house and they got to be all right with it. Lots of things. You'd be gone. Sometimes love makes you stay, gang. You'd be surprised. Sometimes pride makes you stay. I think pride makes him stay. Look, Look, it's his pride. Like, I'm not going to lose to that bitch. I'm not losing to that bitch. If I go, she comes, he comes. So the pride, the ego is keeping him or her here, trapped, stuck in a place they do not want to be. They say they're trapped. But so then get out. Get out. But you don't want to lose. You don't want the next bitch or the next man to come and live in your house, in your bed, with your things, with your man, with your girl. I ain't losing. You love hard. Even when it's finished, you love hard. Let's change the deck. Thank you, gang. Thank you, Walker. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, gang. I want to come out somewhat often for you lot, but I need these numbers. That's much better. Thank you for coming out for me today. I appreciate you. We got a new deck, Spiritual Mission. It's not new, but I've changed the pack. Spiritual Mission. So this connection with your person, whether they're here now, Sangeeta, or they're coming very soon, it supports energy healing in Gaia and in higher realms. So this is God bringing in your person. Yet again, divine timing. God is setting you up with the person. That means it can't go wrong, right? It can't go wrong, right? Oh my days. How much times in divine timing, gang. They say, wait. And for somebody triggers you, they get on your damn nerves. They get on your nerves. And you know why? Emotional baggage is running the show. It's time for you to retrain your internal so your external can change. You are allowing people to trigger you. Someone knows your buttons and pushes them and you respond. You've got to change those buttons, or better still, just don't make them work. Disable them. Disable the buttons that they push. Somebody's divine feminine is coming in. Could be for same sex, different sex, but she's coming. And there's feminine in guys as well, so take it as it resonates. But it said, Aries, you think too much. Sometimes you need to just jump. Just fucking jump. Jump. Bungee jump. Jump out the plane. Jump. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and get into your heart. Because sometimes love might be staring you in the face, but you're too busy thinking about it. Is this the right person? Trying to weigh it up because of past things. And by the time you're done, the person's done. It's called self-sabotage. So there's lessons from Jupiter. Align yourself, demonstrate and express the values and beliefs that you learn or have learnt about love. It's time for you to be open, gang, to new ways. So your old ways don't work. New ways, and the results are going to be healing and expansion. Healing and expansion for your fragile heart. It's going to heal. So there's healing for your fragile heart, and there's expansion. That means you're going to love again. Your heart's going to expand again. When your heart expands, that means you're being loved and you're loving. So fragile heart, you can be vulnerable. So if you've met someone and you're like, is this the one? They said you can be vulnerable. Trust them with your heart. You can trust this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. If they're not here yet, if they turn up, you can trust it. They are out to get me. They're not out to get you anymore. You can trust this connection. And I know your heart is fragile. That's why you're so defensive, gang. Anyone who attacks so much is on a defense, and I recognize you. So your heart is very fragile. I understand, but your heart is very fragile. And they said you can trust this connection. You can trust it. What do you need to know? So there's going to be at least one person that you can trust. All right? At least one. If they're not here now, they're coming. Because you've been rejected. But you know what God says about that? It's not you. So don't reject yourself, Aries. Because that rejection was divine's intervention and God's protection. And now they want you to have new patterns, new thought patterns, new ways of doing things. It does, Jesse, it really does. But it's really our conditionings. It's not even stupidity, you know. It's conditionings. It's what we've always known. What our mum known, what our dad known, what their mum knew. And we're just carrying it on. But we shouldn't. So they said, do things differently. in order to what? Bring health and vitality back into your love life. Yeah, brainwashed. And your life in general. Because we do become brainwashed. By the telly who says, you can't, you know, it just says happy ever after. It's not always happy ever after for everyone. You can tell we can go out there and stroke an animal. We can go and stroke lions. The lion will yam your hand. Like, brainwashed with different things. You've got to learn to decipher the truth. And the last card in this deck is soul imprints. There are some unresolved wounds. They are not healed, gang gang. That's why your heart's fragile. And some of them are karmic patterns. And others are inheritance from your ancestors, from your mom, your dad, their mom and dad. And they are affecting your relationships. Not just with your partners, with your kids, friends. You get triggered, gang gang. Somebody gets triggered. But it's not that person's fault. This is going back to your childhood. And it's unresolved issues, they said. Unresolved. Let's get your last... Well, let me give you a few more. Because I'm drawn to give you a few more for some reason. Let's give you a few more, then I'll give you an oracle. And I'm going to go straight into your extended by myself, gang gang. It can be bliss, but I'd rather wake up. I'd rather wake up, Jesse. Ignorance means you're a zombie. I don't want to be a zombie. Oh, you are the star. Wow. Look. That's a wish fulfillment card again. How much time are you going to get what you want? So yes, you are going to the ball. Look at her. She's like, oh my God, for me? For you, Aries. For you. So all I can see is time for you to let go. Let go of whatever this is. Whoever. Because you're about to be blessed. So there's no need to hold on to resentment, anger, those traumas. It's time to just, you know, let it go. Because I hear you need to make room for more. You have to make room for more. There's more coming, gang gang. There's more coming. Let's get your oracle. Let's get your oracle. Let's see what they want to say to you. What does Aries need to know? I love you, Aries. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you for the lights, gang gang. Wow. Taurus and Virgo got the same ones. You lot are warriors, gang gang. You lot are fighters. There's no more need to fight with your hands. This is the spiritual strength that you're displaying in this season. That you're learning to walk away, cut people off, block them and delete them. Not entertain their bullshit. You're transmuting energies. You're here to fight the good fight alongside Taurus, alongside Virgo. The same card, luminous warriors. They want you to let some things go. And just be open to the flow. This is your intuition growing. This is you getting ready for that spiritual warfare that you're going through. Maribel, I love you. You're experiencing spiritual warfare. It tells me you are experiencing spiritual warfare, someone. We come against, what's the Bible verse? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, gang gang. And somebody is wrestling principalities right now. And gang gang, you were built for this. Your whole life you've been a fighter, but now they want you to fight in the spirit. You're ready. That's what I want to tell you. You're ready. You're on fire, gang gang. That's your last card. I love you, Maribel. You're on fire, gang gang. Like, literally, you're on fire. Literally. On fire, gang gang. On fire. So I'm going to read this page to you. And I'm going to go. What does on fire mean? And look at the crow bringing in your transformation. Big transformation. So luminous warrior. The number 19, 10. That's completions of cycles and going into new ones. It doesn't end for you. It just keeps carrying on. Keeps carrying on. Completion, a beginning, Because an ending is a beginning, the same thing. It matters not. As something ends, something begins. As one door shuts, another thing opens. So if a door's closing, if a job is ending, know that something's going to begin. If a relationship's coming to an end, know something else is coming. If friends and family being fuckeries, know that you're going to find people like me who's going to love and appreciate you for the beautiful human beings that you are. This is it. You're going to have to learn to let some things go so some things can actually flow to you. Things cannot flow to you if you're not letting anything go. So fire. Your last card, babies. Fire consumes everything and anything that it touches. The flame reminds Aries of the impermanent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or chaos from 0 to 100. This is your energy. This is you. Fire. That's you. From 0 to a fucking 100. My daughter's Aries. 0, 100. Nothing in between. Gauging your barometer, gang gang. 0, 100. There's no more numbers. Right. Fire is passion, though. You're very passionate. She is the most loving one of my kids. She's the one that touches me all the time. So she is very passionate. But at that same time, she's the one that gets the most angry. And her name's Angel. And her name is Angel. Yeah, and she is one. So fire is passion. And that's what you don't have, is so much passion. And its dancing flames invites you to reach for the skies. Reach for the skies with your passions, gang, with your dreams. Just like Virgo, don't limit yourselves. Warmth and light are heavenly, yet too much heat can scorch us, can burn us. To fully step into the energy of fire is to be utterly transformed. Oh, didn't I say? Transformation. So that's the reason why that crow was there. To be utterly transformed like the phoenix rising from the ashes, gang. That's who you are. You are rising. You're going for a rebirth. They're not going to recognize you. Those haters, those bullies, those jealous ones. Your invitation from spirit. You are, gang. Warm your hands and your heart. Let me take a drink. 1 second. My mouth is so dry. That's better. That's better. I was drinking my spit. Warm your hands and your heart by your inner fire. Let it burn away all your hardships, because your inner fire has the ability to do that. Let it consume your pain and your sorrows. Has life become too rigid? Has it become too cold or too superficial? Light a candle or make a bonfire and toss into the flames, Aries, everything that has become stiff and painful in your life. Give it all to the fire for rapid transformation. Set your life on fire, Aries. Set the world on fire is what I hear. Set the world on fire. I hear trailblazers. They are out to get me. You are a trailblazer. Trailblazer, gang. That's why they don't understand you and they don't like you. You're different. You were born to be different. You're meant to set this world on fire. I don't mean literally fire. I mean set it ablaze. Stir them up. Wake them up. Shake them up. Any means necessary. 0 to 100. Exactly. You're going to ask them nicely and you're going to tell them that wake up. Wake up. Like Teddy Pendergrass. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Straight. All right. Turn off the light. So I see you being in charge. I see you being in charge. Like literally telling people what to do. And they're going to listen. People that need to be led. So you're going to have followers. You might not see it now. So warm your hands. So yeah. So light the candle. Give it all to the fire for rapid transformations and set your life on fire. The medicine. Are you feeling too fiery right now? Are you getting into too much arguments? Are you getting into too much fights? Have you been reactive and short-tempered towards other people lately? This card has come to tell you that all fiery emotions directed at others can backfire at you. It can backfire at you. It is not a good idea to play with fire when you are out of balance or when you are angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It is time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. That saying, play with fire, you will get burned, gang. And somebody's playing with fire and you're going to get burnt. You know that person's dangerous. It's not sexy, it's not cool. Jealousy is not cool, because I can see it. I can see jealousy, I can see burning rage. It's a matter of time. Someone's a ticking time bomb. So yeah, please don't play with fire, because you will get burnt. I've been burnt many a times, gang. Many a times. Alright, thank you for staying. I'm going to go straight into your extended the next 2 hours. If YouTube doesn't block me, it can take up to 24 hours sometimes. When I upload it, I will put it out. Oh, pull on more, Jesse. Alright, Jesse got me. Jesse, thank Jesse, people. I'm going to give you one more pack. One more pack. It's staring at me, the good tarot. The good tarot, because I love you, Aries. So there we go. We're going to get the good tarot. Let's see what they want to say. Let's see what they want to say to you. What does Aries need to know? Let's get one. What do they need to know? Gigi, well, go on. Wow, the messenger of earth. So Virgo, Cap, Taurus in the charts. You could be getting a message from one of them. Or you could be getting some money, because she is the Queen of Pentacles. And I would tell you you're going to be rich, bitch. So it could take it as it resonates. You got a business, you got to make a lot of money. Is it love? Virgo, Cap, Taurus. Look out for them. I'm going to read it to you. It's the messenger of earth. The messenger of earth. Let me find it. Let me find it. Got me looking for another card. The messenger of earth. What does she want to say to Aries? Got it. Got it, gang. So the messenger of earth. Hard working. Proceeding with integrity. Virgo here, gang. Perseverance. So don't give up. Someone needed this card. Start again. Someone needs just this card alone. You are hardworking, whoever you are. You act and you always walk, talk, anything you do with integrity. They want you to persevere. And with grit. So that means just keep going. Be prudent and careful. Keep your efforts up. Stamina. That means you have it for the endurance. It says, I am in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts are going to pay off. Translated, you are now in the flow, committed to co-creating with God, with spirit. You are doing your best, and you never leave a job half done. You should be, or you are, dedicated and determined, and it's time to know that your efforts are going to pay off. They're going to pay off, gang. Someone's been working hard, really dedicated. Even though the numbers are not there, people have been laughing. But then people are going to be laughing on the other side of their faces, gang. The other side of their faces. Because I'm telling you, someone is going from the streets. From the streets. Your fairy godmother's coming in. That's spirit. Because spirit also showed up. They also brought someone in for the lonely people. And where's... to the suites. And you even had the 10 of Pentacles, which is the suites, the castle, the mansion, the big house, the bigger house, the one you was looking at, the one you was wishing, the one on your vision board. You're going to get it. Someone's a visionary. They see it before they get it. So it's on your vision board. Look at your vision board. It's there. It's yours. It's yours, gang, gang. This is your girl, the Virgo Tarot. 2222. No personal questions, gang, gang, but Aries, I love you. Notification bells, like, subscribe, and share, and join. Love you, gang, gang. Take care. Extended's coming out soon for the members. Take care.